Picking up where I left off, I dumped this tank last time. Now we're going to see if I can get these out of here. I was going to use the ratcheting deal, but this bit doesn't fit. An H3 fits in there, but it's a little bit loose. And the next one up doesn't fit. And I went through a bunch of other things here. Tried this, tried that, tried something else. So I'm going to go with the Allen key. No, you don't. You mother. You heard how that one cracked nice? Yeah, the other one's cracked nice too, except that one right there. And this one right here. Because they probably used... Okay. I can get down in there a little better. Okay, good. God damn it. Hate to use the grinder on this because she still smells like gasoline pretty tough. All right. No hammer. Substitute hammer. I'm just going to tap on this lightly. Okay. You know what? Let me try my other set of Allens on this. This one's kind of washed out a little bit. Oh, man. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. I mean, it came right down to it. I just fill the tank completely with water. That way I knew it wouldn't explode. And then I'd run the die grinder down in there and cut a slot in the head. And then use a big old screwdriver to get it out. Okay, so do I have the patience for that shit? No, I don't have the patience for that shit. So we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Now this one will work now that these are loose. In the bucket. This is the fuel gauge sender. This is the float that floats up and down in the tank. It indicates how much fuel you have in it. Like, am I worried about that? Not per se, but I'm taking this off of here so I can get this tank clean. This should be flush and whatnot in here. This will give me a nice porthole to get in and not have to worry about. Well, she sits. I'll throw this on the meter and see if she shows some resistance. It doesn't look like it's all... Well. Okay. Indeed. Have a gander. Can you have a gander? Here. Let me put some light on her for you. That's the top of the tank. Yeah, looking pretty gruesome, no? Just purchased these. Let's see how they do. Well, they're already starting to piss me off. Wow. Yep. I am definitely going to pressure wash this baby. Can you see what I'm doing? Let me get you up here. Okay. What kind of bullshit? Well, that was a waste of 30 bucks. Hell, I did better with the ones I bent. I may have to make some modifications on these. Now I'm getting mad. See, they got a chamfer on the very tips of these. If they weren't chamfered, it would... I mean, if I have to, I can take them to the grinder and take that off of there. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna try some bullshit here. Use these old snap ring pliers, the tips, to fit down in there to see if I can use these new ones to squeeze that. Well, looks like she's starting to squeeze. Boy, we're close. Come on, you bitch. Oh, look at that. There. It worked. I can't believe it worked, but it worked. So these came in hand. Came in hand. Alright, let me think about that. Maybe I want to rephrase that or something. Okay, got the snap ring out. Figured out that this needs to be... You need to screw something in this right here. And according to the guru, Mike, sorry I forgot your last name already. That's terrible, right? I called him and he told me that, well, anyway, this needs a puller. So now I'm going to revisit the threads on that thing because it fit the nut fit that, and the bolt that actually fit down there. This is an old lampshade. I'm going to cut this off and then insert a bolt down in here. Hopefully this doesn't seem like it wants to go, which don't understand exactly why it doesn't. Because that nut fit on this, but it also fit on the bolt that I put in here originally. I'm about to fabricate a puller for this out of this thing. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to pile these washers on top of it with this down through. Screw it into there, put it on there, and then twist this nut, and hopefully she'll pop out of there. Now I gotta go make this, so I'll bring you along for the ride for that. There we go. I don't know what happened there. I took a picture. I guess I should read the instructions on this. Alright, I got this all set up, chucked up in the lathe. Hopefully this is, like I said before, an old lampshade. Hopefully this has enough integrity to allow me to use this parting tool to cut this off right here. All right, here we go. Yep. That's what I didn't want it to do. But that's okay. I think I can still salvage it. Let me pound this round and should have stopped all his head. Alright. Okay. Put her in the chuck, expander. Yeah, that's too bad. Should have been pretty. I can still smack her around a little bit with a hammer, straighten her out. Be careful with this, get cut. Are we ready to see if this thing acts like a puller? I don't know. If it's going to or not. Okay. Abracadabra. It worked. What do you know about that? All right. Put that right there so I don't lose the pieces. Had to patent that, right? Yeah. Sure, everybody just beat down my door to get one of them. It's funny when you call around and ask about this or that, looking for stuff, and they always hit you with, what make and model is it? Yeah. All right, am I slow on the uptake here? Well, there we go. Okay. Now, Dude tells me it's supposed to have 48 pounds of pressure. So I'll have to test that. I'll have to buy a tester. And that's scary because, oh shit. There's no sock on this. And I don't see a sock down in there. Yeah, that might be a problem. Sucked all that shit up in there and didn't work, or it doesn't work, or it doesn't work correctly. I don't know that for sure until I'm gonna have to go get a pressure tester. Where are we at? You still staring at the tank? Sorry. There's supposed to be a sock on here, and I don't see one in here. Let me flip that around one more time just to check. That's the screen stuff, so it doesn't go through. So, in other words, if there's no sock on that, she's just sucking raw dog. At least I think that's where that's supposed to be. So, that's not a good thing. Jesus Christ. Let me stand her up. Get away the scratchy stuff. No, no sock. All right. Well, I don't know what happened to it. I don't know whether dude took it off. Somebody must have took it off. I'm pretty sure it didn't just dissolve. Here, let me give you a look down, look-see down in there too. The hell is that? Okay, this is gonna need some cleaning for sure. Algae and rust and paint. Okay, so I removed, as you saw, the fuel gauge sending unit and the fuel pump. And again, this bothers me. I don't know why they took it off of there unless it was plugged. They pulled it out. And they did that. Or they never put one in from the factory. I kind of doubt that. But regardless. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's not. Maybe that's a screen right there. I don't know for sure. The one I saw had like a bag looking thing on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's the screen. But I thought this should have a sock on it. All right. That's enough for today. It's hot. I'm gonna go sit down in the air conditioning, and I might put this up tonight. Don't know. Thanks for watching.